With careers as pilots for the U.S. military, this week's Someones to Know have already made their mark as part of a small group of females in the field. In honor of Women's History Month, we take a look at two ladies who are more than making history. They are lighting the future for others. Meet Rebecca "Becky" Calder and Rachael Moore.
I want to be an Air Force pilot.
The real deal.
Lieutenant Colonel Rachael Moore, United States Air Force.
And from another branch of the military,
Commander Rebecca Calder, United States Navy.
Don't let their soft-spoken natures fool you. Both these women served as fighter pilots.
14 years active duty.
The same for Commander Calder, 14 years of active duty.
In 2002, I served in Operations Enduring Freedom and Operation Southern Watch, and then I deployed again in 2008 in Operation Iraqi Freedom.
The sticking point with me, I was able to deploy. I was ready to fly in combat, and it was during the drawdown. So once I got to Balad Air Base, I was not allowed to fly.
Lieutenant Colonel Moore's jet of choice was the F-16. For Commander Calder,
I flew the T-2 and then the T-45, and after I flew the T-45 is when I started flying F-18s.
Rachael Moore, who grew up in Reno, says her interests in aviation began in high school.
I decided I wanted to be a pilot. I didn't want to wear pantyhose. I didn't want to sit behind a desk. I wanted to see the world.
For Calder, it all started on the hardwood.
The only reason I am in the military, the only reason I went to the Naval Academy was because of basketball.
Calder left such an impression the Academy retired her number, and it was a mentor there who pointed her toward aviation.
Definitely saw something in me that I didn't even know really was there, but he was right. I chose F-18s after that, and it's been a great career.
I was often the only female. But to their credit, all the guys I've ever served with have been my family.
Both women are now in the reserves for the respective military services. Calder and Moore met through the Reno chapter of Women in Aviation International.
Just an amazing organization that really supports, encourages, and promotes women in all aviation career fields.
A great opportunity for me to, again, continue to serve locally, which has been my dream for a long time.
Both now helping other young women make their dreams come true, even when they're in the minority.
If you put your mind to it and you have the desire and the perseverance to continue to work, anything can happen.
Commander Calder was one of the first women and the first woman pilot to graduate from the U.S. Navy Fighter Weapons School, known as Top Gun, at Naval Air Station Fallon. She has been serving in the military for 25 years. As for Rachael Moore, she is in year 23 of service to the Air Force and the first officer now for United Airlines. In the U.S., figures show just 3 to 7% of commercial pilots are women. Moore is one of them. If you'd like to learn more about Women in Aviation International, we do have a link with the online version of this story. That's our Someones to Know. Coming up next.